my first question is, what would you say best describes Icelandic student?
Well, I'd say that they like to have fun. They like to take part in the community. Well, it depends obviously between departments and between each student, but a lot of them, well, they like to take an active part in especially in their faculty, and then some of them at the university level.
How many students do you have, and how many institutions do you have in Iceland?
We have 20,000 students and 7 higher education institutions.
And the biggest one, I guess, is in Reykjavik.
Yeah, that's the University of Iceland, which has around 15,000 of those 20,000 students. Well, I was talking a bit about how the student council was and worked, but also about what was going on at the university, about forums, about competition between departments, about the science trips that we have on Fridays where students go and visit companies. So it's everything between just partying and going to actual serious meetings and debating.
Sounds pretty much like a Norwegian student community.
Yeah, that was my first thought too, that it's actually quite much of the same things. And I think my first impression was that I was very impressed by, how much they can do with, 15 or 20,000 students compared to what I know most Norwegian institutions with around that many students are able to do. So I was really impressed by the presentation of what SHI are able to do in the student culture field.
Do you have a national student union like we have in Norway?
For the moment we don't, but we are founding one right now. There's a working group working at it. We have the draft statutes, we have the draft structure and everything, but what's left is that all the student unions accept it. But we have the working group with members from all student unions, so hopefully that will actually become a reality.
Has the world situation with the financial crisis done anything with the Icelandic student the last year?
Well, a sandwich is like double the price for me here now, but what's happening is that prices are going up in Iceland. Student housing it's what's it called? Well, it's connected with inflation. So the student housing prices, the rent, goes up every month now because the inflation is going higher and higher and higher. Paying back the student loans, that's connected with inflation. So you have a 1% interest, but with 18, 19, 20% inflation, that's 21% every year of your student loans that go up. But mostly it's that the funding that we get, our student loans, they're not worth as much. With rent going up, prices going up. So it's definitely more difficult for many students. And what's happening is that a lot of people that are unemployed are coming back to school.
Yeah, well, the financial crisis is a bit noticed also with the Norwegian students, and we expect a rise in the number of students in Norway also from next fall probably, but the world financial situation hasn't struck the Norwegian students that hard yet, at least.
How about sending Norwegian students to Iceland? Do you think maybe something to learn there?
Yeah, sure, and I hear it's cheap there too these days as well. So, and as I said, I think some of the cooperation between the student politics and the student culture is where many Norwegians could have something to learn and be inspired by the way that they've organized SHI and how they arrange big parties, for instance, which is something most Norwegian student democracies wouldn't spend as much time doing.